Welcome to our 89th Seattle Bonodori. My name is Ron Hamakawa, chairperson of the event. It's yet another odd year with a virtual Bonodori, but nevertheless, we are so grateful for your kind words, well wishes, and good thoughts. With this, we offer you 2021 VSBO.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Seattle Virtual Bonodori. My name is Jason Yokoyama, and I'm delighted to have a co-host this year, introducing
Krista Lee. Hi, everybody. We're super excited to have you at our virtual Bonodori this year. We're going to have some awesome taiko, some food, definitely have some drinks, and a lot of dancing. So we're super excited for you to be here today.
Yes. So to start off our program tonight, we will have opening service led by Seattle Betsuing Resident Minister Rinban Katsuya Kusunoki.
Followed by Oshoko, or incense offering, by our Obon dance instructors.
Following that, we will have our first dance, as is tradition, Mi Kokoro Ondo. So let's get ready for service and then get ready to dance.
Woo!
ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマン。ガゴンチョセガヒシムジョドシガンフ満足政府上昇学がお無料庫不意大接種不最小便具政府上昇学が市場分動病床長実法空境未証門政府上昇学林欲人少年上映主本業私具無浄土異所天人心人力縁大公不詳無才道少女三区名交際集約難回避知恵厳飯肛門案閉塞小悪道通達全宗門高層上満足異様老実法日月集重期天候本風源異種解放像公正空毒法上大集中説法四四空空用一切分偶則習得法元年新上満得意三害用尿物無下地通達理不詳願学営利益投資最小損志願や国家大戦王感動国書天人東遊珍妙系ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがんにしくどく美容湯道湯聖祭道湯本菩大心大湯上湯あんらこ Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Naman, Naman, Naman. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining the 2021 Seattle-based virtual Bon Odori. I also would like to express my deepest appreciation and respect to the Bon Odori committee members to make this happen. One day in June, I visited the temple gym. Yagura Tower and Chochin lanterns were set up for Bon Odori video recording. My heart pounded with excitement as I saw this Bon Odori setup. I hope all people who love Seattle Bon Odori get together and enjoy Bon Odori together next year. I look forward to doing it. So this year, we all enjoy Bon Odori at home. It is often said that our loved ones who passed away come back at the beginning of Obon season, and they go back to the other world at the end of Obon season. People generally hang Chochin lanterns for our loved ones not to get lost and to come back to the right place. People also float lanterns, Toro lanterns on the water to send our loved ones off. Some people think if they do not follow these traditions properly, they are haunted by their loved ones and punished. Some people may think they do not want a deceased people to come back to their place. These people observe Obon to avoid being haunted and punished. Their understanding and behavior come from their ignorance and self-centered mind. In Jodo Shinshu, all Nenbutsu followers, all Shin Buddhist followers are born into the Amida Buddha's Pure Land when their life ends in this world. Then they come back to this world as Bodhisattva to guide others. They take various forms for us to encounter the Buddha Dharma, which gives us the wisdom eyes to accept each life just as it is. Our loved one becomes the karmic conditions for us to listen and recite the Nenbutsu Namo Amida Butsu. Bodhisattvas are working 24/7 everywhere without limit. But we only have our limited perspective. We think our loved ones come back to this world only during the Obon season, and we can only meet them during this period of time. It is important to know that we only have our limited ability. We use our full limited ability. We contemplate our loved ones while lighting and floating lanterns, dancing Bon Odori, and visiting our loved one's gravesite. Some people try to deliver their gratitude and honest feeling, honest thoughts to their loved one by observing these traditions. During Obon, people use these traditions to communicate with them instead of using the normal human communication methods and reunite with them. Each Obon tradition gives us the opportunity to reflect upon our life and our loved one's life. It is the one important significance of Obon. Shinran Shonin wrote in his hymn, Wasan, "Those who reach the pure land of happiness return to this evil world of the five defilements, where like the Buddha Shakyamuni, they benefit sentient beings without limit. Those who return to this world as Bodhisattva are sending us their message." This is my appreciation. So do not worry. I am always with you. Do not worry. I am always with you everywhere. Listen to the Buddha Dharma Open your eyes of wisdom. Each day is a precious day. Cherish your life. It is how I appreciate the Shinran Shonizuwa-san hymn. So please do not overlook the Obon invitation from your loved ones. Are you ready? Are you ready to dance? Let's enjoy this precious moment and sincerely observe this Obon. Please join me in 合唱。ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ。
Next up is the Bonodori origin story from our campfire group 699.
Did you know that our temple's campfire group is the longest continuously running program in the United States?
I didn't.
But weren't you part of that group?
Cue the story.
Hello, this is Mia.
And this is the other Mia, and we're from the Seattle Betsudine Church, the Alicorn Campfire Group, and we're doing the Mogolana story. The first photo is a photo of Mogolana, who is the main character of this story.
After Mogolana's mother died, he was super sad, but he was determined to find out where she had ended up. He was surprised to find out that she had ended up in the realm of the hungry ghosts. Every time she touched her food, it would burn.
So he went to the Buddha for advice, and the Buddha told him to show gratitude towards his mother. So when he went on the retreat with the other monks to pray, he gathered food from the land and the sea to give as an offering for his mother. And when his mother received the offering, she was able to eat food again.
He was so happy that she was able to eat again, so he celebrated by dancing and clapping his hands. Enjoy. This is what started the tradition of Bonodori.
Our next dance is Oyama Ondo. This song is actually about our mother temple in Japan, the Nishi Honganji, and the lyrics talk about enjoying our time together with our Nenbutsu friends.
Really? I actually didn't know that. All I knew about this song was that it's our chairperson Ron's favorite one.
So let's get ready to dance Oyama Ondo.
Music, please.
水吹きのイチョウ鮮やかに黄金に散って秋の空千万億の腹からの調子合わせて調子合わせて本願寺喜びに燃える誠の道をいつか出会える御仏様に千万億の腹からの心一つに心一つに本願寺合わす両手に御仏様の深き教えがこの身に届く千万億の腹からの生きるおかげが生きるおかげが本願寺輝く命に弾みを込めて櫓太鼓にお調子林千万億の腹からの裾も乱れて裾も乱れて本願寺
Hey Krista, do you know what one of my favorite summertime foods is?
No, Jason, what is it?
Bento.
Well, luckily for you, our next segment is an Bento presentation by two of our favorite temple cooks, Mrs. Kawahara, and Kashima.
Wow, they're such great cooks. I can't wait to learn.
Sadly, this bento is not for sale, but you can take notes and make it at home.
Oishi!
Hi, thanks for coming and watching our demonstration of the summer obento that Mrs. Kawahara and I are going to be making today. Okay, we are now going to do the prep to making kimpira gobo, which is a stir-fried burdock root and carrots. You are going to be peeling the carrots and slicing the burdock root. Add oil in a frying pan, and you are going to add the kimpira, the gobo, and the carrots, stir-frying that until it is well cooked and the carrots and the gobo are soft. Okay, and while that's cooking, you are then going to add the 2 tablespoons of sake, 1 tablespoon of mirin, and 1 tablespoon of shoyu, and stir fry that until the liquid has pretty much evaporated. Okay, and while the kimpira gobo is cooling down, we are going to make the itame, which is composed of hijiki that you need to pre-soak, as the direction says on the package, using shirataki noodles and carrots, again sliced into matchsticks. And you are going to stir fry that in a dashi broth and a little bit of shoyu, and cook it until almost all the liquid is evaporated, and then you will add sliced green beans to finish it off. Okay, while that's cooling, you are going to make the chicken, and Mrs. Kawahara uses a chicken karaage powder that you can buy at Wajimaya's, and she uses chicken thighs that she cut up. You're going to liberally sprinkle the chicken with this chicken karaage powder and put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Okay, and once that is done, you are going to let that cool off. And while the chicken is cooling, we are going to make the tamagoyaki. Mrs. Kawahara uses instant dashi powder, and it's usually 1 teaspoon powder to 1 cup of water. Boil it, cool it off, and while that's cooling off, we are going to crack 4 eggs into a bowl, add 1.5 tablespoons of mirin, 1 teaspoon of low sodium or light shoyu, and 1 tablespoon of Kewpie mayonnaise, and add 3 tablespoons of the cooled dashi. You're going to mix it so that the Kewpie is completely blended in with the rest of the ingredients. The tamagoyaki pan, Mrs. Kawahara uses an iron one that uses a lot of oil, but you can buy the more modern ones are non-stick. So here you'll see Mrs. Kawahara is making sure the pan is hot, and she's going to add oil, a lot of oil, and you're going to pour a little bit of the egg mixture into it. Okay, and make sure it covers all corners, all areas of the pan. You're going to fold it over, squish it to the back, oil it again, and you're going to add the next portion. Do the same thing. Make sure you get a little bit of the egg underneath the cooked one, and fold it over again. Add oil. Do the same thing until you've used up all your eggs and rolled it over so it's going to get thicker. And you're going to put it onto a plastic wrap in the middle and use a sushi mat to shape the egg. You're going to squeeze it so that it has a nice shape and let it cool off. In the meantime, we will be parboiling the broccoli florets. You can make the sauce that goes on it, which is white miso, Kewpie mayonnaise, and ground sesame seeds that you're going to mix together and put a dab on right before you plate. Now we are going to make the onigiri. You're going to need 3 cups of rice with 1 teaspoon of salt, and cook it in the amount of water suggested on the package in the rice cooker. Once the rice is cooked, mix it up and divide it into 3 bowls. The first one, you're going to add ham and edamame. The ham will be cut into small pieces and you're going to mix it well. In the second bowl, you're going to add the corn and the shibasuke, which is kind of pickled vegetables, also cut up into thin pieces. So you mix those two together. And the third one is just the plain onigiri. You are going to use about a half cup of rice, make it into round rice balls rather than the traditional triangle-shaped ones. And you're going to put one of each kind of rice ball into your obento. The plain rice ball will have a square of nori on top. Once that is done, we are going to plate the broccoli and the onigiri. And in Japan, it's very important to have obento that is pleasing to the eye as well as to the palate. So you can buy all these little fake grass and little containers at Wajimayas or Daiso. Plate them accordingly. She's adding 2 pieces of tamagoyaki, a couple of pieces of chicken, a little bit of the kimpira gobo and the itame, and you can add a cherry tomato for an extra garnish. Okay, and this is our completed obento. We hope you have enjoyed watching and learning how to make this summer obento. Thanks to Mrs. Kawahara for giving us the demonstration, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the program. Thanks a lot.
Oishi.
만마르다, 만마르다, 만마.
Jason, we're not doing that one.
We're not doing that one?
No, we're not.
Oh.
We're doing Hanagasa Ondo.
We're doing Hanagasa Ondo.
Yes, for Hanagasa Ondo, you'll need 2 sensu or folding fans.
If you don't have 2 sensu fans, you could use 2 round or uchiwa fans instead. So let's get ready to dance Hanagasa Ondo.
Grab your fans and let's go.
揃っ
Taiko?
Okay, well maybe you can ask for some tips from the Seattle Matsuri Taiko group.
That's great, because up next we have a performance from our very own Seattle Matsuri Taiko. you guys ready to dance our next dance? It's Shiawase Samba.
Let's do it.
いろいろ夢がある我が見る夢はただ一つ歌や踊りに花咲かせ仏の御教え道を説く我が人生広く世界を駆け巡り命をかけて夢かけて誠の実りを広めゆく花の匂いも芳しく山のお寺の鐘が鳴る晴れる日曇る日変わりなくいつも親様見てござる我が人生仏のお慈悲に見守られ裏も表も見せながら行くぞ人生祈りの道生かされ生きているあなたがいるから生きられる明日の希望を胸に抱き互いに手を取り幸せに我が人生見親の遠くの尊さと生きる幸せかみしめて放射の道を行く
Coming up next, we have a musical performance from Two Story Zori, a local Hawaiian Island reggae band.
You might recognize them from our beer garden.
That's usually where I can find you.
That is true. So, coming up next is Two Story Zori.
Sitting in the summer breeze, chilling in paradise. When I think I lost you, girl, but I found you by a poolside. You don't even have to go, but you get up and you walk away. But now I know I lost you, girl. Like springtime leaves the month of May. I got to cool down for now, looking all over the world for that dream girl. She's mine. She's the one that rocks my world, rocks my world, rocks my world. She's the one that rocks my world, rocks my world, rocks my world. She's the one that rocks my world. A mysterious woman. I don't know her name, but I love it when she moves her hips. I love her style. Louis V sundress, stay a while. Would you come and go for miles and miles? Got me running all around like I'm chasing shadows. She doesn't know what she means to me. All I know, she's my dream girl.
I'm gonna give you a 5-pound box of love with $1 million bill on top, diamonds on every corner, and a big black pearl for a lot. Come down, come and say, girl, You know you're rocking me world, got more love for you than I have for the earth. Every minute, every hour, every day of the week. You in me life, you know you make me complete. I taste the crown on your lips, so sweet. Come baby girl, let's rock it to the beat. Don't wake me up from this dream, me dream girl. More love for you than the diamonds and pearls.
Cool down for now. Looking all over the world for that dream girl. She's mine. She's the one that rocks my world. Rocks my world. Rocks my world. She's the one that rocks my world. Rocks my world. Rocks my world. She's the one that rocks my world.
And cut. That's it.
Right about now, we want to feature our guitarist and vocalist, Mr. Daniel Miller. Ah, yeah. Little roots with quality coming at ya.
Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. 7 up with quality. Living up with quality. Look at she's trying to act sophisticated. She loves to travel high class. She didn't check that our teacher was educated. All those exams I passed. Hey, roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. She loves the roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. Living it with quality, living it with quality. All the time she a jump and grind, all the way good you way. She gotta come to the roots band dance, roots band music up, roots band music about to go like a top of the rest. What you know, she's a child and tourist. What you know, when she got to know it, a lot of dough that she got to use it. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. She loves the roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. Roots with quality, living it with quality. Everywhere she is going uptown. She loved to travel high fast. She covered it up with eyeshadow, mascara, at a true quality. So roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. She loves the roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. Roots with it with quality, live it with quality. Yeah. All the way she jump and cries, all the way got you way. She gotta come to the roots band dance, roots band music, real. Cha-cha music never fail, I tell you. Cha-cha music never fail. Cha-cha music never fail, I tell you. Cha-cha music never fail. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. She loves the roots, stick with quality. Hey, quality. Hey, roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, roots. Roots, I roots, I roots, I roots, I roots. She loves the roots, put with quality. Sip it up with quality. Never we, yeah, 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 yeah. She up, 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 up. Never will, hey, yeah, yeah.
10 years ago, in March 2011, one of the largest earthquake and tsunamis devastated the Tohoku region of Japan.
In honor of the 10th anniversary and those who lost their lives, we dedicate our next dance, Fukushima Ondo.
Jason, these drinks are so boring and basic.
I know. I wish I had a recipe for a good summer cocktail.
Well, luckily for you, one of our Bonodori dance instructors, Tyler Moriguchi, has prepared a recipe for us, an ume highball.
Wow, that sounds so good. I can't wait to try it.
Hopefully you don't spill ice on the table this time. Tyler, on to you.
Hello, I'm Tyler Moriguchi. I'm one of the Bonodori instructors at Seattle Bonodori, and we are in the virtual beer garden today, and we're going to make my take on the ume highball. So ume highball is going to take umeshu, which is Japanese plum wine, whiskey, and ginger ale. So we'll start off with a highball glass, and we're going to fill it with some ice. Next up is the umeshu, which is Japanese plum wine. This is homemade. It is Japanese plum, sugar, and vodka, but if you don't have that, you can go to your local Asian grocery store and get some. We're going to get about an ounce of this. Yeah, let's use the big one. All right, an ounce of that in here. And then we're going to take an ounce of whiskey. It's a mixer, so we don't need to use the top shelf stuff, but whatever you got. Again, about an ounce. Pour that in there. And the original recipe called for making your own ginger juice and then club soda, but I'm just going to cheat and use some ginger beer because I'm lazy like that. And we're going to give it a little stir. Now we will garnish with a little fresh ginger. Give it a little squeeze, give it in there. And enjoy the rest of the Bonodori.
How you feeling, Jason?
Great.
Good, because for our next dance, you're gonna need these bachi.
or hashi, which you guys should have if you picked up food from our online food ordering. But our next dance is Nenbutsudaiko,
So grab your bachi.
or your hashi.
Music, please.
髪の毛さ家見山を駆け巡り修行の20年他力の身教え導き浄土まことの念仏を広く世界に今夜のに南無弥陀仏阿弥陀仏親鸞様やありがたやどんとねそれのどんとね念仏ないこれのどんとね逆まく世に生まれ両手合わせて立ち向かい諸行無常の厳しさと念仏まことの見教えを優しくお古に書き記し広く世界に今夜のに南無弥陀仏阿弥陀仏蓮如様やありがたやどんとねそれのどんとね念仏ないこれのどんとね西東高くそびえる大伽藍朝な夕なになる鐘は阿弥陀の呼ぶ声慈悲の声聞けよ聞けよと鳴り響く広く世界に今夜のに南無弥陀仏阿弥陀仏御仏様やありがたや
Hey Krista, are you ready for something new?
Yeah, Jason, bring it on.
Our next dance is a new one, Mina no Negai, which uses a tenagui, or towel.
Next up, Mina no Negai.
Next up is a crowd favorite, Soranbushi.
The Fisherman's Dance. So let's get ready and dance Soranbushi. We will now have our Hatsubon dedication for our Hatsubon families.
This is for those who have lost a loved one since our last Bonodori.
Following, we will dance our lantern dance Zen Koku Ondo in honor of those families.
太鼓の音に合わせて練りゆく姿よいさよいさよいさ熱い化粧の鳥よい姿揺れるあの腰生めかしやれほらほれほれトトントトン
小首かしげて生やす誰かに流し目送るよいさよいさよいさ高く上がった花火に連れて踊る娘の生めかしやれほらほれほれトトントトン
肩の手ぬぐい口にくわえてこっちを向いてよいさよいさよいさ上の高嶺にたたらを踏んだ笑う眼差し生めかしやれほらほれほれトトントトン
Typically in our gymnasium, we have various Japanese cultural exhibits.
One of these is Ikebana, Japanese floral arrangements. Since we're meeting virtually this year, we have a Ikebana presentation by the Morikubo family for you.
In this moment of meditation, we reflect upon our life and our loved one's life through the Buddha Dharma. We remember our loved ones who returned to this land of Buddha from time of last Obon to this Obon. Please join me in Gassho. Put your hands together.南無阿弥陀仏を唱れば実法無量の諸仏は百十千十異名して喜び守りたもなり。When we say 南無阿弥陀仏, the countless Buddhas throughout the 10 quarters, surrounding us 100-fold, 1,000-fold, rejoice in and protect us.
Jason, do you like surprises?
Not really, but I'm excited for this one.
Next up is the crowd favorite, Tankobushi.
The coal miners dance.
山の上に いのでさぞやおっさん煙たかろさのよいよい一山二山三山越え奥に咲いたる八重椿なんぼ色よく咲いたとてさまちゃんかよわにゃ無駄の花さらよいよいもぐら日の目は苦手だが山のおいらは粋なもの四季を出るの待ちかねてかわいいあの子が袖を引くさのよいよいあなたがその気で言うのなら思い切ります別れます元の娘の18に返してくれたら別れますさのよいよいお前崎山仕事なら私は先端温度取り苦労する気とさせる気を歌でのろけて面稼ぎさのよいよい月が出た出た月が出たうちの山の上に出たあんまり煙突が高いのでさぞやおっさん煙たかろさのよいよい一山二山三山越え奥に咲いたる八重椿なんぼ色よく咲いたとてさまちゃんかよわにゃ無駄の花さのよいよいもぐら日の目は苦手だが山のおいらは粋なもの四季を出るの待ちかねてかわいいあの子が袖を引くさのよいよいあなたがその気で言うのなら思い切ります別れます元の娘の18に返してくれたら 別れますさのよいよい一山二山三山越え奥に咲いたる八重椿なんぼ色よく咲いたとてさまちゃんか弱にゃ無駄の花さのよいよいもぐら日の目は苦手だが山のおいらは粋なもの四季を出るの待ちかねてかわいいあの子が袖を引くさのよいよいもぐら日の目は苦手だが山のおいらは粋なもの四季を出るの待ちかねてかわいいあの子が袖を引くさのよいよいあなたがその日で
On behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple, your participation in today's Bonodori event is much appreciated. Thank you to Rinban Katsuku Sunoki, the Bonodori Committee and community volunteers chaired by Ron Hamakawa for their meaningful, thoughtful, creative, and entertaining presentation. Please visit the Betsuin's website for information on services, Dharma school classes, workshops, and events within the temple and Jodo Shinshu community. The Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple is grateful for your support. May you be touched by Amida Buddha's compassion. Thank you.
2021 VSBO is almost over. We're so grateful to each and every one of you who have joined us online and sent well wishes as well as support. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you for our 90th celebration of Bonodori in Seattle next year. It's been a really tough year for each and every one of us, but we hope that we have brought some level of joy, comfort, and light to each and every one of you, remembering what it's like to dance in Seattle. With this, we have our last dance, which we traditionally do in the Pacific Northwest, Gosho Ondo. Music, please.
山から
は五種温度の本場にておみダンスは桜川へ流れを踏んだまわよがい踊り子衆のごひきを杖を柱とたわのみつつあとこく自慢の一曲を堀じゃからとて皆様へね外や細かに甘いだねどごわしゅ温度の一口で影の着女に操られ時間の来るまで公園立てますわい近の国の滋賀県は地方は山にこれからはこまれてあことに部屋の真ん中に回れば63時ある大泉水の琵琶の海両族はこんな今これ恋もろこうぐいにはすには網のいい女とりこは玉の間三水めびのうららかおびわのほとりの果てははぐいんばりなる軽食でね平のくれゆきね輝けりひも入り愛の金の音はよは無情はこれ悟らせる弱滅イラクの陣営の金は夏の初めは北川に絵にも描けない蛍火は何を目分けねよもすがらあんなたれに焦がれて身を焦がすい眺めはうつつともしではあわらそうだのこれ いるかとが音やを持ってこれ家とめたらありゃやいかや山からかいたのけあむかび大事の松明か話も長い北の橋おみこれ藤なる三上山七巻半の間おむかでねまだ八巻にはあんたらの家その鉢巻きをこれ締め込んでさわらそうだがこれ大事いた
人が輪になる輪が花になる江戸の残りがほのぼのとけてかよう心に咲き残る東京大東京咲いて咲かせていつまでもそれいつまでも明日の幸せ願いを込めて伸びる地下鉄高速道路苦労なんかは吹き飛ばせ東京大東京トランスミダの水も澄むそれ水も澄むつくばも見える昔武蔵の今ニュータウンビルの林に歌が湧く東京大東京好きな笑顔でこんばんはそれこんばんは夢は広がる南へ西へ文化日本の憧れ乗せて今日も空から港から東京大東京行くぞ世界の果てまでもそれ果てまでも人が輪になる輪が花になる江戸の残りがほのぼのとけてかよう心に咲き残る東京大東京咲いて咲かせていつまでもそれいつまでも明日の幸せ願いを込めて伸びる地下鉄